Hey there, folks, and welcome to the show. Today is an exciting day. We've got a jam-packed Ubisoft Forward coming up for you, and it's going to be a good one. We're kicking it off with a little brawling, though, and before I introduce our fighters here, some rock stars from Blue Mammoth Games, I want to tell you about the schedule of today's events. Right now, we're brawling, and then coming up next, it's the pre-show. We're going to be revealing more tracks from Just Dance 2021, taking an in-depth look at what's coming next to the Division 2, and checking in with Roller Champions. Following that, it's the main show. New announcements galore. This you are not going to want to miss. Following that, stick around, because in the post-show, we'll be taking a deeper look at some of those games you see in the main show. But for now, we are brawling. We're playing some Brawlhalla, Ubisoft's free-to-play platform fighter by the fine folks at Blue Mammoth Games, some of whom are right below me, pummeling each other. Josh, how is it going there, my man? You getting warmed up?
You know what? I'm doing pretty great. I say that, but in-game, I'm actually not doing pretty great. But I'm having a good time.
You know what? That's all we can ask for in this life. Just having a good time and, getting lightly pummeled. Surus, how are you doing? Are you still in the battle here?
Chris, I was actually the first one knocked out, but doing great otherwise. That's a pretty common one for me.
Well, we're glad to have you here. Duke, it looks like you came out on top there, bud. Nicely done.
Yeah, I may or may not have just won that one.
I think we're going to go with for sure. But Win Ann coming in second place there and putting up those numbers. I love that Asuka animation there.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was a tough one at the very end there against Duke. That was good. That was a good game. It was a good game. Good warm-up. Wait, that was a warm-up,
Yeah,
right?
it's a warm-up. It doesn't count.
Doesn't count. It's
Okay,
a warm-up.
all right, I can deal with that.
Doesn't count. The next one does count. It's going to be a 4-player free-for-all. Let's get into it here and see how you all are at knocking each other's heads around and let you folks know a little bit about Brawlhalla.
I mean, I gotta go with the Rayman. I gotta go with the Rayman pick here.
I'm gonna
go. What do I want? I'm gonna go with Kaya. That's my girl there. I'm gonna go with
You're always
Kaya.
playing Kaya. You're always playing Kaya.
She's my girl. She's got my back. Okay.
Oh, and Zane going random though. Let's go.
Of course.
Zane sticking to the classic there.
Right.
There's so many maps. Everyone chose random. I chose Thunderguard.
You picked a
okay,
map?
I picked a map.
Wow.
I can deal with
You have the Soulfire color scheme on, Zane. That's looking
yeah.
good.
And Barraza's kind of a comfort pick for me too, so it works.
Okay, but I was Rayman riding in on a cat, so everything you're doing is just not as cool as that.
Rayman has ridden in on a cat here, folks, and the brawl is getting underway. Y'all are fighting here, and folks, if you take a look, you can see we've got their little names underneath their names here on the overlay, in case you want to know who's fighting who. But Duke, Win Ann, you're gonna have to let us know which one of you is the Undertaker right now, and who's the other player.
I'm the Undertaker, and Winan is the Kaya. That's that owl character over on the top right.
I'm actually wearing one of her skins, like one of her costumes. I'm under Duke too. So Duke and I actually playing locally right now, which is why you see me as Duke too as well. But I am playing Kaya, one of our legends here.
Playing legends that are both, Brawlhalla's very own, but also some guest stars in those crossovers. This is something that's that folks are going to notice immediately. I mean, Rayman's in there, punching people with his disembodied fists. Tell us a little bit about the legends here in Brawlhalla and what kind of characters y'all have in the fight.
Yeah, so you can see Zane's on. Oh goodness, Zane's on Barraza, who uses axe and blasters. So every legend has two weapons they use. For example, he has axe and blasters, but I'm playing Rayman, who has axe and gauntlets. Right, and then Duke said he's on the Undertaker, who is a crossover. Oh goodness, from WWE. And Winant is on Kaya. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I'm so focused
Kaya
right now.
Yes, I am on Kaya, and we have over 50 legends. And this is not including crossovers too. So Kaya, Barraza are part of our original roster, and then of course we have all these wonderful guest stars. I mean, Rayman. We got WWE. Of course we have Adventure Time, Steven Universe, Ben 10. I mean, I can
Shovel Knight.
I can just keep going.
Shovel
Lara
Knight.
Croft.
Yeah, Lara Croft too.
A lot of great characters. And you know what? It's always, like, it gives me this memory of, like, playing with action figures when I was a kid and just having improbable matchups of, like, you know, my lizard toy versus He-Man or whatever. You know, like, everyone's in the mix. Like, that's the playfulness of Brawlhalla, which I really like. I mean, they're in the mix until they are pummeled into oblivion and grasped by some sort of ethereal dark fist from beyond.
Yeah, that's exactly what just happened to me. I was trying to ride in on my axe, and then I just got taken straight out. All
Yeah,
right.
and I wasn't careful enough. I lost where I was for just a second and I lost my own stock. So it's up to these 3 boys now to see who's the winner.
Well, I was just about to say, Zane, you were doing well there on the stock situation, but then you went too far up. You went out.
Yeah. It evens itself out. You know, you have a good run, but
Okay.
this is probably the best run of my life. I'm not gonna lie.
Zane, we're gonna get a 2v1 on Duke. Is this gonna happen?
Okay, let's do
Oh
it.
guys
my
are gonna
goodness, the
team
little
up?
strategery's
Oh.
happening here. Is this allowed? I mean, I feel like
It's
this
a
is
free
just
for all.
recipe
Anything's
for-
allowed.
I feel like this is just recipe for sowing discord
Let's
in the
go.
Blue Mammoth office, but this must just be another day for y'all.
Yeah, GG's. Like, I mean, it's a free for all. Anything counts. Anything goes.
How do I
2v1,
get this
3v1, whatever you want.
All right, we got Josh and Zane finishing it up here.
That was
Oh,
like
no.
a full charge.
Full charge. Full charge big punch.
Rayman punch.
Boom! There he goes. GG.
Yeah, I even got the Rayman on the cape too.
The
That's
winning
big
pose.
Rayman energy.
You got the styles, Josh. I'll give you that. Now, before we
Thank
get
you.
into
Thank
our
you.
next match, folks, let's check in about the schedule again. As you see, there's a counter right above me that's counting down to the main show. But before that timer hits 0, you're going to see a bunch more brawling leading into the pre-show. It'll be Just Dance 2021 revealing more of the track list, the Division 2 showing you what's coming next, and Roller Champions coming on back and showing you what they've been up to. Following that, it's Ubisoft Forward, the main show, the announcements, the hype, the excitement. You won't want to miss it. And after that, it'll be the post-show where we take a deeper look at some of the games you saw announced today in Ubisoft Forward. So up next, we are queuing up a team match. Please, Duke, can you break down to me what this team breakdown is?
Well, Sheepy and I, or Winan and I, are together locally, so we figured the best way to be teams is to put us on the same team. We're going up against Slush and Cirrus on their crossover characters.
Yeah.
How do you-
Duke.
How do you like
Sorry,
your
I'm
chances?
like the odd one out here playing J Young, which is like our most like recent addition to our legends here.
Hey, you know, any legend is good in a fight here, especially one with a large crutch.
Yeah, she does. She's using a huge crutch right now. She's like preparing to give it to you. She's like, all right, hang on. Let me hold on to this crutch and then take you out.
You know, you don't get to be a legend fighting for glory in Brawlhalla without being versatile. Now, speaking of versatility, Duke and Winan, you've mentioned you're playing locally together, but you're also connecting with Josh, with Cirrus, and I'm spectating here. And we're all, you know, what platforms are you guys playing on right now?
So locally, we're playing on PC. I believe Josh and Cirrus are playing on PC as well, but we're full cross-play, cross-platform. That means PC, Xbox, PS4, Switch, and now recently mobile. So iOS, Android, it's Brawlhalla on mobile. It's the same game, just now on mobile devices, and we can all play together and watch too.
And it's free to play on all those platforms, so no matter which one you've got, folks, you can get into the action here. And you can have a giant anchor-wielding Shovel Knight coming for you if you end up fighting Josh. How's it going for you, Josh?
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually doing okay. I got my throwing anchor for Shovel Knight here, and I'm just kind of hitting people, hoping for the best. Oh, and the best is not quite what's happening for me right now.
Come on,
Oh,
Duke,
I'm
come on,
living.
Duke.
And that's
This-
because of me. I just lost my last stock.
That was one of those moments, though, where, you know, Josh, you were pretty far off the stage, but you managed to recover. This kind of, like, off-platform play is one of the, like, you know, one of the battlefields of Brawlhalla that I think could lead to, like, the most like harrowing but thrilling recoveries or like heartbreaking defeats, because you're like, oh, you know, sometimes you just get blasted straight off, but other times people are doing that, like that playing off the edge, airplay. Like what is that element that you guys focus on there? How do you pull that off?
Yeah, so you have like 3 jumps. You have 1 grounded jump and 2 aerial jumps, and then you saw me. I've used like my recovery option, which is the heavy attack in the air, which on hammer reverses. And then you also have your aerial dodge, which allows me to get back to stage. So that's how I'm making it back from some of these long distance excursions.
Excursions. That's a nice way to put it.
I have to apologize to Duke real quick. I keep accidentally hitting him. So we are playing a team game, but team damage is on. So if I'm not really
what's
careful.
Gotta time your strikes.
Yeah,
you can keep doing that,
really
and I think
damage.
you should definitely keep hitting Duke. I feel like that's a really good game plan.
I don't think that. I don't think so. I think.
Yeah, I would have much preferred if you had.
GG's,
Well,
man.
despite Josh's best advice attempts, Winan and Duke take the match. Nicely done, blue team.
We tried our best, Zane. I think we put up a great fight. We did our best.
Yeah, we'll get him next time. Honestly,
We'll get him next time. Yeah, we'll get him next time.
So good, man.
That's the spirit right there. All right, let's get into our next game here. In addition to having, you know, free-for-all team play, there are a bunch of different game modes that have come to Brawlhalla over the years, and we're going to get into one here. Someone set it up for us. Zane, what are we getting into here with?
We are playing my favorite game mode, actually, Bubble Tag. And the reason it's my favorite is, A, because of the event that it came with, which was our Steven Universe event, and B, it's one of the modes that I'm actually good at. So, Bubble Tag, essentially, I'll just go over the rules real quick. You kind of play on the map like normal, but every time you take damage from the opposing team, you're kind of locked into a bubble. The only way to escape that bubble is if a teammate rescues you, and the round ends when the entire opposing team is all bubbled.
Yeah, and this is going to become very immediately apparent to you folks as you watch. You'll see the bubbles come out, and once one of your teammates is bubbled, like, you're talking about literally one hit can end the match. Boom, like, it's that fast.
Just like that. That was a huge play. That was a huge play. Oh, let's see if I can get him.
It happened very
Nice,
fast,
okay.
though. What even happened? I don't know. Someone got bubbled.
So okay, Zane is just killing it right now. Like, he's carrying me right now, like 100%. Both games now, he is just like getting the hits, and I am just standing around saving it.
Oh my goodness. How you can, like, just dance around each other so closely and not hit. It's just
Nice.
like, it's just like so precise. Oh god, he's got the one bump, but he's
We're
out.
getting
Okay,
wrecked
yeah,
here.
that was
We're
good.
getting
That was good.
wrecked.
Again. Like, I'm just making sure Zane stays alive. When he said it's his best mode, he was absolutely not kidding.
Yeah, you weren't lying, Zane. Duke, Winan, what you gonna do here? What's the strat?
Trying really hard. So
Oh, you got it
dangerous.
bubbled.
It's 2v2.
Yeah, I am playing support. That is how this is going. True team game, playing support.
Usually this game mode is like 3v3, so this is a little bit more intense. And I think that's pretty fun with our game modes. You can really customize it. That's why we're just kind of like 2v2ing right now. Ooh, but that's our first one. I'm really proud of
Yeah,
that
good job on that
Nicely
one. Yeah.
done. Nicely done. No clean sheet for the other squad there.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
this is their comeback.
definitely not a clean, win at all here.
Ooh, now the
For
momentum
Team
swing
Red.
coming back for blue team. Team Steven Universe. Actually, we got a lot of the Steven Universe crossovers
Oh yeah,
representing here on the
I had
level.
I had to pick the Stevani. I saw we were playing bubble tag. Oh wow. So
Congrats there.
Winan actually just kind of kept me out of reach is what happened there.
That
Oh,
is-
we're on
that is
game
right.
point now.
No.
Dang.
Game point and she's out.
I mean, we were on game point.
Oh,
Let's
That was
go.
so
Of course,
intense.
it's Zane with the final hit, but that
It
was
had to be
heated.
Zane.
whew.
Not as lopsided as we were led to believe a little earlier on, but Zane, you pull it out. Congrats, bud.
Ooh, thank you. It was close.
Yeah.
It was close. They staged quite the comeback.
They did. They
That was
absolutely
the
did.
Zane show, though. Like I said, I was playing support all game there, just making sure that Zane was able to kind of run around and get hits.
Excellent. Now, before we get into our next match, we're going to do a schedule check-in for you here, folks. Right now, we're brawling with some folks from Blue Mammoth Games showing off Ubisoft's free-to-play platform fighter. Coming up in the pre-show, Just Dance 2021 will be showing off some more tracks coming to that game. Then, The Division 2 will be giving you an in-depth look at what's coming next. And Roller Champions is back to show you what they've been working on. Following that, it's the main event, Ubisoft Forward. We've got a bunch of new announcements coming for you. It's going to be an exciting time. And then right after it, stick around because we'll be taking deeper dives into some of the games you see in Ubisoft Forward's main show. And for our final match here, we are going to be teeing up a rematch of our team fight earlier, but the rules are a little different. Duke, I see a soccer ball out there.
Yeah, this is our game mode Kung Foot, based off of the game Rayman Origins. When Rayman got added to the Brawlhalla roster, he brought with him this game mode, and we've been having a lot of fun with it, both internally and externally.
Duke, you just scored 3 goals while you were describing that to me. That was incredible. Like, how did you do that, man?
I might play a lot of this game mode.
Oh, man.
All right, I'll stay back. I'll stay back, Cirrus.
Sloshala, you guys got him D up here.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
It's rough. Hey, there we go.
On to
Okay.
match point.
Okay.
This might be a real quick one.
Forgive. Wait. Wait. Please. Wait. Let's redo. Sir, come on.
What's happening now? Duke, are you just letting it, are you just like, letting him get a shot in here?
You gotta make it interesting, right? You gotta let the story play out in a dramatic fashion whenever
Oh
possible.
my goodness, that was way faster than I thought. I was gearing up for that thing to last a while. That's right, Princess Bubblegum. Pour the salt out. Ooh-wee. That was speedy. Do you guys want a rematch or something, or do you need to finish it off on another mode? Because I mean, do you just what's your play here?
We can't end it on that. Like,
Yeah.
It's like we can totally do another game mode. We have so many. I mean, Brawl Ball is one of my favorites. We're gonna talk about favorites there.
Haven't done a brawl.
Yeah, a little bit of Brawl Ball. Or do you want to do Kung Foot still?
Ooh. I don't know. I don't know if I could do another Kung Foot after that.
That was pretty vicious. I don't think we can bring those guys back.
Well, it's up to you. You can change this setting.
You know what? I'm feeling just a regular old strikeout. That's how I'm feeling.
Bring it.
So we could pick. We each could pick a legend for each of our stocks. We have 3 stocks usually in a game, and so we have 1 legend per stock. So I think I'm gonna hit random too. This looks like I'm not even gonna know who I get.
Let's do it.
Well, I will. I like to make my choice, so
No judgment. No judgment.
I will be picking my ladies here. I got Asuka, Kaya, and Barbara.
Nice.
Excellent. So you only got 1 stock each for each of these legends as we come into the showdown here. Let's see who comes out on top. Glowbox.
It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me.
I love the Glowbox pick, Duke. Josh, strong confidence coming in. What gives you that confidence? What do you think?
You know what? Honestly, like when it comes down to me, I'm just like I'm gonna will it into existence. Essentially, I'm gonna be confident, and then I'm just gonna win because of it.
Manifest the victory.
Exactly.
Oh no! No Glowbox.
Kind of feels like you could like gently chide Glowbox into doing what you want, but I don't know. That big smile, he just has this like very rascally vibe to him, and also having played with as that character in Rayman Origins a lot, he can hit pretty hard. All right, and the first one to go down was that Duke. Duke's onto you're onto your next character. Who are you playing with now?
This is one of our original characters, Lin Fei, in her Ace Spiker outfit. This is part of our home team or our back to school event.
Yeah.
And so she's one of our original characters.
So in addition to having new crossovers come in, new legends, you're also bringing new cosmetic stuff to give heroes a different kind of look, a different spin, and sort of mix it up.
Yeah, we're always working on
cool.
like new content in that manner, and we have our own little like in-game events. Like back to school was mentioned. We also have like a Valentine's Day, a holiday event that comes yearly. So we have all these different seasonal events on top of all of our amazing crossovers as well. So a lot of stuff always going on with Brawlhalla.
Very cool. Keeping you guys busy over there, no doubt. But still, taking some time to pummel each other for good fun. For that, I thank you all. This has been really fun. We are down to 2-2, 3-2, but it looks like Asuka's still hanging in there.
I know, Asuka. Asuka's a crossover on Queen Nai, and there's a saying in our community, even though I just, fell to my death, but there's a saying where Queen Nai never dies. That's you gotta have that on your team,
There you go.
Yeah, but I did give you the bacon pancakes there.
You did. You.
I was trying to hit you with the Jake car, but it just wasn't landing. So I had to just straight to the bacon pancakes hammer.
Yeah, as you folks will
finally
notice,
end that.
as you see here with Jake from Adventure Time, these crossovers aren't just kind of putting a new character in there with maybe a new weapon skin. There's like all this animation work that goes into the moveset and sort of bringing all different elements of the original source material into the fight. It's a really fun way to just bring these characters in here, but have them have so much personality.
Yeah, we do custom signature effects for each of the crossovers, and we try to tell their story or put in their little personality. Whatever it's inspired by the show or whatever the crossover may be. Like I know Garnett here, or even Jake. I mean, we have all these crossovers. Like Jake was so fun with his little, Jake is a transforming dog, so why not have him be a little bit stretchy, turn into a car, things like that.
You got to.
So, yeah. I can also have my big arms. I have big arms too.
Yeah.
You got your arms and your big arms, as you do.
And then I know with Garnett, we were really inspired by a very specific episode where she sings a really lovely song and some white butterflies come out. And she's singing it to Stevani, actually. Oh no, now it's just me and Josh. I wasn't ready for this.
Oh man, you're down to it. I'm over here getting emotional remembering a Steven Universe episode while you two are pummeling the crap out of each other. All right, so we've got two left. We got Josh and Duke battling it out. Zane, who's your money on?
This is Winan.
I'm sorry, Winan.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Duke too.
She's on Duke too.
I am Duke too. Yeah.
I don't know. It's tough. I think it's going to be close. Winan's a little ahead on damage numbers, but it looks like Josh is about to even that out.
He's got the big bad bacon pancakes.
I'm just gonna go for Jake. So it's nothing personal. I just really like Jake. So
He just remembers how confident I was at the beginning and how crazy it is that it's all coming. It's all coming up, Jake.
I also feel like if I can just get to Josh and make him feel comfortable, maybe he'll lose. So
He'll just get a little too soft.
right.
And
Oh my goodness, we are just sitting at the bottom of the stage. It's making
know,
it
we
impossible for me to hit you here. There.
There we
I
go.
think
I
that
bounced around so much too.
Yeah.
I mean, talking about racking damage there.
Jake is berserk coming into the last legend here. Winan, who do we got?
This is Barbara from Rayman. I
yeah.
love her personality, her grit, but I'm really trying here to get on Jake.
All right, you
You
stay
are just
focused
so-
here.
Just so slippery.
Duke, talk to us here. We're seeing some of the different sort of weapon archetypes at play here. They both seem to have some range to them. Is this the move you'd go with, or would you try to mix it up here?
Well, Winan has some really good range with this Barbara and the spear. And I definitely like what she can do with it. Can get some good knockouts. Slush also still has. There's a lot of range on all of these, but
Ooh.
it's like it's not necessary. in this
I lost
instance.
my jumps. That happens. It happens. GG.
GG all around. Thank you all so much for getting in here, banging each other around a little bit, and having some fun in Brawlhalla. Folks, this game is free to play on PC, Xbox One, PS4, Nintendo Switch, and now on mobile, iOS and Android. So get out there, play with your friends, cross-platform, across all platforms. Have a great time. Josh, thanks so much for coming on.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm just glad I got a win out. I'm just real glad I got a win out.
GG. Zane, appreciate you coming on in here and showing us how the bubble tag is done.
Thanks. It's nice to be able to show that off to the world, right? The one thing I'm good at, bubble tag.
The one thing, but you showed it.
Thanks for having me, Chris. It was good to be here.
Absolutely, man. Duke, GG's out there, buddy. You and Winan make quite a good team.
Yeah, we play a lot together, both in Brawlhalla and all sorts of other games. We hang out a lot, so we've got that team synergy on
Yeah,
lock.
we definitely have the team synergy on lock. And of course, thank you so much for having us on. That was super fun. I'm always so down to play Brawlhalla.
Excellent, Winan. Thank you as well. And folks, that's your look at Brawlhalla. You can get out there and brawl right now. But I'll tell you what's coming up next. Here's our schedule breakdown for the show today. Ubisoft Forward, the main event, is coming up when that countdown timer reaches 0 with some exciting new announcements. And immediately following it, a post-show taking a deeper dive into some of said announcements. But for now, it's time to kick it over to the pre-show for some Just Dance 2021, Division 2 Roller Champions, and a whole lot more.
Hey everyone, I'm Amar. Thanks for tuning into the official Ubisoft Forward pre-show. The main event will start in about 30 minutes and will be full of exciting announcements and news about the upcoming games.
Hi everyone, I'm Law. In the next 30 minutes, we'll have updates on Just Dance, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, For Honor, The Division 2, The Crew 2, and a new edition of WoW Moments. We've even got a few surprises for you, so don't go anywhere.
Our first update is from the Just Dance team at Ubisoft Paris. Just Dance 2021 was announced a few weeks ago, but now we're excited to share more of the tracks that will be featured in the game. Let's hear it.
So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. Ooh, I sing you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh, eh. I like it.
Just Dance 2021 releases November 12th and is available for pre-order now. And since waiting sucks, M&M's Without Me is available on Just Dance Unlimited for 1 week starting today. Our next video is a world premiere announcement. Ubisoft is producing a brand new location-based VR game, an experience set in one of Ubisoft's most insane universes.
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Far Cry VR Dive into Insanity is a multiplayer free-roaming VR game set in the world of Far Cry 3. You'll have the chance to immerse yourself with up to 8 players in this brand new adventure coming exclusively to zero latency VR venues in 2021. Sadly, last year, one of France's most famous landmarks, the 800-year-old Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, was heavily damaged by fire. Ubisoft worked to make the beloved monument a virtual destination in VR based on the assets of Assassin's Creed Unity. Let's have a look.
On April 15, 2019, Notre Dame de Paris Cathedral was nearly destroyed in a devastating fire. While it is closed for restoration, tourists can still discover a virtual version of the monument. The reconstitution is the result of 5,000 hours of detailed graphic work, guided by historians, created for the video game Assassin's Creed Unity. We adapted the model to VR, simplifying the 3D meshes and optimizing the textures. Then we added life through lighting, sound, special effects, and animated characters. We even added the real sound of the great organ playing Johannes Sebastian Bach. The result delivers the unique atmosphere of the monument in a lively environment of Paris in the 18th century. Notre Dame is entirely accessible from the nave to the spire, and hot air balloon offers a spectacular flight over its arches.
Notre Dame de Paris, A Journey Back in Time, is available now on the Oculus Store and on Steam for free. So if you own a VR headset, we invite you to discover this immersive and beautiful virtual tour. You can also enjoy the 360-degree video available on the Ubisoft YouTube channel. We've got one more VR project to tell you about, and it's another exclusive announcement. Get ready for a game that's out of this world. The virtual reality space simulation game Agos will be coming out later this year. All the images you saw in the trailer were in-game footage, and if you're curious, head over to the Agos website where you can already pre-order the game. Did you know that Ubisoft also support indie developers? We provide mentorship as well as creative, marketing and financial support. With so many industry events being cancelled this year, we wanted to use this platform to showcase some of our indie partners and their projects. So let's discover our first indie highlight, Pasta Games, and their upcoming title, Karma.
Hi there, and welcome to the south of France. I'm Fabien Lepiano from Pasta Games. I'm the final boss of the company and I do some programming on Karma. We started working with Ubisoft on the Rayman franchise like 10 years ago, and last year we have developed Rayman Mini for Apple Arcade. In parallel to our collaboration with Ubisoft, we create our own games and characters, often featuring Pix the Cat, our mascot. For Karma, it all started in the metro in Paris. You know, when you exit the subway, there are these very heavy doors that you have to push hard to open. Often the one who opens one of them waits a bit and then holds the door open for the person coming next. And this person, in turn, holds it open for the next. And there are always smiles and thank you exchanged between complete strangers. We wanted our game to feel just like that. Karma is an online game where you will play with a team of a dozen of persons, picked up completely randomly, all of them collaborating, sharing lights and resources, and struggling together to find the exit. Every player controls a soul who can change into a fistful of animals, each of which having special powers. All of these powers have to be combined in a timely manner to enlighten the path that leads to the next level of the Sankhata. Only helping others will allow you to improve your karma and access new creatures and powers. Karma is still in development, but we really can't wait to share the light with you online in 2021. Bye.
La 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 la.
If you're just joining us, you're watching the official Ubisoft Forward pre-show. Coming up, news on For Honor, The Division 2, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and more. And there's something special going on at the Ubisoft store. You can get an extra 20% off with the code UbiForward on store.ubi.com. The code works on already discounted classics such as Assassin's Creed Odyssey, The Division 2, or Far Cry 5. Simply add the code at the checkout and enjoy hours of fun.
At Ubisoft, we always like a bit of friendly competition. For the second year in a row, Ubisoft organized an internal contest called Pets of Ubisoft to find our team's most adorable animal companion. Let's take a look at some of the cutest pets that were submitted to the contest this year and find out who was crowned winner of the Pets of Ubisoft 2020.
Over the years, Ubisoft's games have featured some iconic animals, including loyal companions like the Fangs for Hire in Far Cry and the Eagles in Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed Valhalla will even let you pick up cats and pet them. But have you ever thought about the real-life pets that inspired these in-game animals? Our teams can always count on the support of their furry, scaly, or feathered friends, so we wanted to take some time to celebrate these loyal life companions, brave work-from-home buddies, and cute four-legged friends. Or no-legged friends. And also shrimp. Ubisoft team members from around the world submitted pictures and videos of their dogs, cats, horses, rabbits, squirrels, a praying mantis, and shrimp for this year's edition of the Pets of Ubisoft contest. And now, introducing the winner of Pets of Ubisoft 2020, Ragnar the guinea pig, dressed up as chorizo in his Libertad outfit from the upcoming Far Cry 6. Check out our Life at Ubisoft accounts for updates about life in our studios and even more adorable pets.
Congratulations once again to this year's winner, Ragnar the guinea pig. Remember to check out the Life at Ubisoft channels on social media, where we regularly share updates on what's going on in our studios around the world. Up next, let's see what's new with our favorite racing game, The Crew 2. The team at Ubisoft Ivory Tower in Lyon, France, has some exciting news in store for us. A whole new way of enjoying the game.
Hi everyone, I'm Sofiane Brahimi, live producer here at Ubisoft Ivory Tower. For 2 years now, we've welcomed millions of players and deployed major updates every 4 months. These updates brought a variety of new content to the game, with a particular focus on competition. But we will not stop here. From November 2020, everyone will discover new ways to enjoy our game. A new season system will be introduced. Each of these seasons will last 4 months and will be split in 2 different episodes. Our objective here is to continue to deploy new content for all types of players. To achieve this, we will introduce Motorflix, a new TV show company that will hire you for your driving skills. So, without further ado, here is a glimpse of what's coming in November 2020.
What the? Hey, we have a situation. Someone triggered the alarm. A breach. Confirmed. Breach in the main vault. I repeat, breach in the main vault. All agents on site, now! We've got a visual. They're getting away. Take him out. The package cannot leave the city.
That's right, the Crew 2's new season system kicks off this November with Season 1, Episode 1, The Chase. Now, it's time to check out the latest news from Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint, led by the team at Ubisoft Paris. They have a brand new adventure in store for players this fall in Episode 3, Red Patriot. So call your friends or prepare your AI teammates and get ready to dive back into Aurora.
The leader of Raven's Rock. You might have heard of it. If you're fast enough, you may be able to save innocents from a horrible death. The timer has begun. Hurry. Save the others. And try not to die.
Armor on drone locked. Ready for uplink.
To us, yes? First the United States, then we take back my country.
I am a man of my word, Tovarsh. Our plan will bring balance once again.
I have one final request. I wish to hunt these ghosts who plague you.
Well, if you so desire. Then I'm happy to let you handle them.
This new adventure will be full of twists and turns. Ghost Recon Breakpoint's Episode 3 is the final update from the Season Pass. Red Patriot, alongside the new Pathfinder class and many more updates, will be out on September 15. At E3 last year, Ubisoft Montreal announced its new free-to-play 3v3 competitive roller skating game, Roller Champions. Let's see what the team has been up to since then.
Champions, it's been way too long, hasn't it? But I think I know what you want to know, and heck, I am happy to oblige. Roller Champions is coming early 2021. So much has happened, and so much is yet to happen. What better time for an update? Roller has shifted from live phases to workshopping with smaller groups of players, and that has had a massively positive impact on our development.
But it also created a bunch of memorable moments in the ring, and it fueled new areas for the team to focus on.
Yeah, the experience overall was just great.
At the end of nights on certain days, we would get together and put the top players against other top players to kind of see what the gameplay looks like at the highest level.
I'd say pretty much every session we had, they were pretty much a new patch. So we were getting our feedback put into the game pretty quickly. It was really impressive.
Roller Champions has very clear competitive play ambitions, but we also want the game to appeal to as many players as possible. That is why from our first workshop, we've been adding moves, tweaking moves, and even tested game modes just so we can find the best experience possible. And we've been way too discreet about them thus far.
We're excited to announce that starting October, through the Roller Champions Blueprint Initiative, we're gonna give you a behind-the-scenes look at the development and upcoming features. We're talking video dev diaries and commented development.
Our blueprints will delve into gameplay, art, lore, and so much more.
Blueprints are not only about giving you visibility, they're also meant to initiate discussion through voting and activities. If you want to jump in with us, then follow us on social or join our Discord so we can make the best roller experience possible.
If you haven't played yet, just be patient. It's coming soon.
Give the game at least an hour of your time, and you will fall in love with it.
This game is superb. It's a great concept. It's got so much potential as well.
This game and this community has already done so much for me. To the dev team, from a regular guy who just likes to play video games every day, thank you for making the game I never knew I needed to play. And now that I have, I don't plan to stop anytime soon.
Roller Champions is coming in early 2021. In the meantime, you can expect a lot more news in the next few months and a behind-the-scenes look at the development of the game with the upcoming Blueprints dev diaries. Follow the game on social media and join the Roller Champions Discord channel to get the latest news. And you can even stick around for a closer look at some Roller Champions gameplay after the main show. Developing a video game requires a lot of time and effort, and part of that process is getting feedback from you, real players. But in the current context, it's not always possible to get people to come to our studio to test our games. That's why our user research teams have been working on a new solution to allow players to test our games remotely. Let's learn more and find out how you can participate in this video.
Alright, let's do this. Not just who you.
Okay, I'm not gonna make it as far as I thought I would.
There's another team here. Someone! I got it! We need the protector! Leave my teammates alone! Oh crap, I lost it!
We got this.
Oh, I'm taking damage inside the building.
Ah! He's on me!
Behind you. Get him. Finish him.
Okay, let me tank shots,
Ah! Got him!
Oh my god!
Oh my god, I'm running away. Get in! We need to clear the goal! Trigger! In for the goal!
And boom! Let's go!
4 seconds before the end!
The focus!
Good job, guys!
Remote playtests are already open for those of you located near Ubisoft studio, but very soon you'll be able to participate in playtests no matter where you live. You can register to participate at playtest.ubisoft.com. It's a unique experience and a unique opportunity to help our development teams make their games even better.
For second indie highlight, let's meet Spanish developer Beautiful Glitch and discover the upcoming game Monster Prom 2 Monster Camp. It's just your typical multiplayer monster dating sim with awesome art, bold humor, and difficult choices.
Hola, I'm Julian Quijano from Beautiful Glitch. We're an indie studio based in San Barcelona, in Spain. 2 years ago, we released Monster Prom. It's a multiplayer narrative adventure that mixes party game mechanics and dating sim mechanics. It shines because of its irreverent absurd humor and because of its colorful roster of characters. Basically plays like a dating sim but up to 4 people, so you can have some good laughs and even fight for love. Now we're working on the sequel. The name is Monster Camp. This time, instead of looking for a day to prom, you will be having like lots of wacky misadventures in summer camp, and maybe you will even find a summer love. There's a lot of monsters to romance, from a buff blue demoness who wants to conquer summer, to an influencer who happens to be a Dead Reaper chick. Monster Camp isn't out yet though, but we prepare a demo. You can download it, you can wishlist the game, and basically you can start exploring how it goes and maybe finding your monster match. Because you know, it's okay to fear monsters, but it's even more okay to fall in love with them, right?
Hey everyone, we are back, and you're tuned into the pre-show for this edition of Ubisoft Forward. We have a lot more planned to show you about Ubisoft, our games, and our teams, so stick around.
Speaking of our teams, one of the questions that we got asked the most is how did you start your career in video games? What's your story, Laura?
Well, for me, it actually all started with a tweet. A developer working on Siege tweeted about a job opportunity, and I just sent my resume, and Ubisoft took a chance on me.
Mine is a bit weirder. I was in a manga store and I was talking with a guy that turns out to be working for Ubisoft. I told him how passionate I was about Assassin's Creed first trailer, and a year later I was here in Montreal working on Assassin's Creed 2, so everyone should take a chance. Now, we've asked the exact same questions to our colleagues and we hope that their answer would inspire all of you. Let's take a look.
How did I get into video games?
Funny story.
A lucky coincidence?
It was destiny.
This is the most cliche story of all. I liked playing video games, I got into video games.
I've worked in marketing for my entire career, but primarily in tech companies. Even though I'm not a hardcore gamer like some around here.
6 years old, started programming, 6 years old, played my first game. It was like, this is what I'm going to do.
Even if I don't have a video game experience, I could be an interesting profile for the company.
I studied Chinese language. Myself, I'm not a hardcore player, but I really like this environment that people are pure and creative.
So I did my master's in creative writing. Alors j'ai fait des études de psychologie.
Mechanical engineering.
I have studied 3D. So I am actually a 3D texture artist who got into management.
After college, I had the opportunity to grab an internship at Ubisoft. I've stayed as a gameplay programmer afterwards.
I ended up at Ubisoft Red Links through the Ubisoft graduate program. So this is a 2-year program that we have within Ubisoft for people who have just graduated from university.
I went to game design school because I knew from the start that I wanted to work with games. I started working in the industry as a QA tester.
I started in the late 1990s as a game tester.
I started as a tester because I think all developers almost start as testers. It's very common. And then I was hired. I was a scripter at first, then became a level designer, mission designer, and after that, team lead, assistant level design director. And yeah, and now we're here.
I got this opportunity through a friend, actually.
A good friend of mine joined. After some time, he said, "Man, it's awesome here. You should come."
I did something completely different in the past. I'm actually a learned and did this for many years, endurance and finance advisor. So I did a job in a suit, right?
J'ai commencé il y a bien longtemps en télévision.
J'ai lancé dans le domaine du cinéma.
I used to work in medical imaging as a project manager, and project management is what allowed me to get my foot in the door here at Ubisoft.
I actually left an IT company for a gaming company, so that's it. I loved gaming since the very start.
So my background is actually in drinks. Well, I've always loved gaming and I've always wanted to get into gaming, but there's just never been that opportunity. I was just lucky enough to apply for this job at Ubisoft and it all just fell into place in a really good way.
It's just been a year and it's been hell of a ride.
Now actually have to decide like what you're going to do now.
Okay, I want to do something different. This is not what I want to do. This is interesting, but I would like to try something else. Why not video games? You're young, you can try it.
What I have to lose.
And they said, okay, you're hired.
If you want to join and you think you have the right skills, by all means, join.
If, like the people in the video, you're interested in starting your own career in video games, you can check out our current job openings at jobs.ubisoft.com. Next, For Honor, developed by Ubisoft Montreal, has had an amazing journey since the game launched in 2017. And there's a lot more to come, but for now, the team is excited to share a sneak peek of Year 4, Season 3.
Maybe the warmongers were right. Maybe we were foolish to hope for more. Maybe we deserve to be punished. It would be easier to give up and let them decide our fate. But we won't. Because it only takes a spark to start a rebellion.
We are happy to announce that For Honor has reached the 25 million player milestone. That's truly amazing. Big thank you to the entire For Honor community. For those who want to learn more about the next season that was teased in this trailer, stay tuned for an upcoming For Honor Warriors Den on their official Twitch channel.
Now, for the latest on Tom Clancy's The Division 2. The team at Ubisoft Massive in Malmö, Sweden has an exciting new game mode called The Summit. Let's see what it's all about.
Hello, I'm Yannick Banchereau. Here at Massive, we are excited to bring you The Summit, a new game mode that will have you challenge your way up 100 floors and where every attempt will be unique. It will come alongside Season 3 Concealed Agenda as we continue the story with the leader of the Black Tusk, Barden Schaeffer. Later this year, we will be bringing you Season 4 that will see the return of Fei Lao and a new time-limited in-game event that will be a truly memorable experience. And finally, I am thrilled to confirm that The Division 2 will be backwards compatible with next-gen consoles.
More news on that mysterious in-game event will be coming out later this year, and it will be available for players who are making the switch to next-gen console. In the meantime, you can try out The Division 2's new Summit game mode starting on September 22nd. And if you haven't played The Division 2, the upcoming free weekend is a perfect opportunity to give it a try.
And now, it's time to send it over to you, our players, our fans, our communities. Let's see what kind of cool stuff you've been up to in our games in the latest episode of WoW Moments.
This trick shot. Ball. We go ball. We go bounce up. We dash up. What? What?
What is this game, dude? Are you serious? Give me a green card! What are you doing? Holy shit! Oh, what I'm doing? Oh, don't do it. I don't have a brain!
Oh, hey, check out the deagle. Oh my! He's fine. Just don't look at him. Don't look at him. He's fine. See? He's not even there. Figment of your imagination.
That was so cool.
And thank you to everyone who submitted some gameplay.
If you have any clips you want to share with us, you can head over to wowmoments.ubisoft.com. You might even be featured in the next episode of Wow Moment.
That's all for us. The main event is about to begin. Thanks for watching the Ubisoft Forward pre-show. Up next, the main show featuring new announcements and a few surprises you don't want to miss.
It's about to get real.
This is Ubisoft. This is Ubisoft Forward. Explore our worlds.
Meet the devs.
See the games.
Join us.
Welcome back to Ubisoft Forward. I'm Yusuf.
I'm Neelam. Today's show will reveal new games, give behind-the-scenes insights from our development teams, and share some exciting updates on projects you've been waiting for.
Let's get started with a game you've been waiting to hear more about since it was teased last year. The gods of ancient Greece need a hero, and it's time to answer the call.
As the world crumbles, our divine powers sealed away. Even the gods need a hero.
My name is Scott Phillips, and I'm the game director on Immortals Fenyx Rising. I hope you enjoyed our reveal video. I'm sure you noticed a lot of new things since we first teased the game, including a new name. Extra production time has allowed us to expand our vision and explore new opportunities beyond our initial plan. We felt the name Immortals Fenyx Rising better reflected this new experience. Today, we're incredibly excited to give you the first in-depth look at our world, hero, and gameplay. Let's dive in. Immortals Fenyx Rising is a third-person, open-world action-adventure game set in the fantastical landscape of Greek mythology. You'll play as Phoenix, a Greek warrior shipwrecked on the mysterious Golden Isle. Upon your arrival, you'll meet Hermes, one of the few remaining gods of Olympus. Hermes has heard of a prophecy that only you can save the Greek gods and reclaim their realm from Typhon, the deadliest titan in mythology. This entire epic story will be narrated by the Titan Prometheus and Zeus, the king of the gods, adding a unique commentary and perspective to this legendary tale. Before embarking on this perilous journey, you'll get to create your own Phoenix. And as you progress, you'll find even more opportunities to customize your character by discovering legendary weapons, unique pieces of gear and cosmetics, and earning the gods' blessings and mythical abilities that can turn the tide of battle. You'll need all the help you can get to save the gods and defeat Typhon once and for all. On your journey to save the gods, you'll grow stronger and achieve new, incredible things, like gliding with the wings of Daedalus, to jump higher, fight while airborne, and glide freely in the open world. Facing off against dangerous mythical beasts like the giant cyclopses, flying harpies, and huge multi-armed hecatoncheires. Harnessing the power of the gods to master a tactical and fast-paced, over-the-top combat system, and solving puzzles and challenges scattered throughout the world to help improve your powers. You'll also get to explore an epic, vibrant, and stylized open world filled with secrets, puzzles, and stories rooted in Greek mythology. Once a peaceful home to the gods of Olympus, the Golden Isle is now overrun by creatures of the underworld. To stand a chance against Typhon and his minions, you'll need to explore this mysterious land and become a mythical hero yourself. The world is divided in multiple regions, all ruled by a different god in need of your help. From the lush landscapes of Aphrodite's plains to the mechanical world of Hephaestos' forge, each region is packed with challenging battles, ancient puzzles, and secrets to uncover. You'll have the freedom to explore this entire open world as you wish, right from the beginning of your journey. Finally, stay with us for the post-show, where you'll get a look at new gameplay. I hope you enjoyed what you saw today. We can't wait for you to play Immortals Fenyx Rising. There's a lot more to show before launch, so keep an eye out for further updates. See you all on December 3rd.
I'm so excited to play this game. It's a world I just can't wait to explore. Hi, I'm Phil Harrison. We're looking forward to Immortals Fenyx Rising coming to Stadia on December 3rd. We're also excited to announce that all Stadia players will get a chance to try Immortals Fenyx Rising with a free playable demo before launch that is exclusive to Stadia. All you'll need is a Gmail account. With just a single click, you'll be able to add the demo to your Stadia library and instantly join Phoenix on her quest to save the Greek gods. Created specifically for this Stadia demo, Ubisoft have developed an entirely unique island for you to experience. We hope you'll love it. The exclusive Stadia demo of Immortals Fenyx Rising will be playable later this year in all regions where Stadia is accessible. Thank you to Yves Guillemot and the entire Ubisoft Quebec studio for your partnership in bringing amazing experiences to Stadia.
The use of Zeus and Prometheus as the narrators in Immortals Fenyx Rising led to a unique style of storytelling.
Here's Michelle Plord to tell us more.
My name is Michelle Plord. I'm lead cinematic designer on Immortals Fenyx Rising. I think the number one thing that I love about my job is the sense of pride that I get for delivering a scene. Our job is consistent with someone who is actually directing. We get to direct where we're shooting, what lens we're using, what's happening in the scene. Immortals Fenyx Rising, it's a very narrative-driven game, but it's also very lighthearted and stylized and very comedic. And I feel like that's where we get to shine as cinematic designers. One of the best examples I have actually for this is Zeus and Prometheus are bickering because Zeus is very, very much bored about Prometheus' story. So he decides to spawn some monsters, and then they just kind of appear in the world. And then the character sees, so we just kind of crouch zooms on them because we were trying to hit comedic timing. So there's little moments, the kind of like lightheartedness and part of the game that we really like to showcase. Ubisoft really likes to tell stories. And I think that's how you get the players to really be engrossed within a world. We want to make them feel something. Even if it's just a laugh or a chuckle, I think we did our job.
Keep an eye out for further updates on Immortals Fenyx Rising before it launches this December 3rd.
Now, it's time to revisit a dear friend.
Most people think time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction. But I have seen the face of time, and I can tell you, they are wrong.
Inside the hourglass is a marvel no living man has ever seen. Only the dagger can unlock the sands of time.
No!
No!
Father!
I saw my father turn to sand.
You cannot defeat this enemy. The sands will consume everything.
Come with me then. But I warn you, I move pretty fast. You'd better keep up.
Prince! The dagger! It can turn back time!
Give me the dagger! Never!
I brought this on us.
You are brave and good.
Don't let go!
Kako luki.
My name is Anu Kaul. I'm working in Ubisoft from past 13 years.
Anu is the senior producer of Prince of Persia: Sands of Time Remake.
For me, it's a big dream. It's not a project, it's a dream that is coming true. Original Prince of Persia, you know, people love this game. It has put a mark in everyone's heart. And now what we are going to do is we are going to bring it back, because still people have that nostalgic feeling. People want to play that game. We are in an Indian studio. It's an Ubisoft Pune and Bombay. We actually love to work on this game because we can show everyone, you know, what India is. It's something which comes directly from our heart. So, you know, the main game which was made back then, the main essence is there. All the characters are there. You have your prince, who's very iconic, who was in this game. You have the princess, Farah, and let's not, you have a Wazir, who is the main villain in this game, with all the sand creatures, you know. It just, we have give it a bit more flavorness, bit more enhancement. The voice which we are using for the prince is Yuri, the same voice which was back then. You know, it just put goosebumps on our hands also when we heard him, because you know, it's something which brings back to us that nostalgic feeling.
Some people say time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction.
17 years later, but the main good thing is his voice hasn't changed at all. I don't know how he do it, but it's the same.
Being able to work on the Prince of Persia is a huge honor because I think it's a beloved game. We respected the original design, we respected the storyline, we respected the characters, we just enhanced everything in the game, from camera to combat, as well as the visuals. We implemented a targeted system which actually enhanced the velocity of the prince and his abilities to do amazing performance and amazing moves. We use the latest technology as well as the motion capture to bring realism and to bring logic and sense into the story. We heard the players' desire to play Prince of Persia: Sands of Time again, and we are very pleased to bring it as the first ever remake from Ubisoft. It's a beautiful story. We are very, very excited to give you this experience.
Prince of Persia: Sands of Time Remake releases January 2021 on PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
It's time to head over to the virtual city of Neo Arcadia, where an intense and fast-paced battle rages on.
Money!
I've never felt like that in a VR game before, but I think I like it.
Ja, nu wel.
Anybody outside that? Oh! Oh! Oh, that felt so good!
5 right now.
Oh my god.
Oh, clip that!
Ora!
It's low gravity. Keep that in mind. Yes!
Nice job, guys.
Oh, man, that was so hectic.
It's us. That's us. That's us.
One big focus for the Hyperscape dev team is to regularly add gameplay content and features, keeping the game new and fresh week after week. This next one is for the fans.
Cara, você não tá entendendo. Isso é hoje, aqui. A gente tem que ir lá.
It's a heartbeat, a pulse, a distant vibration. It's a surge, a rush, the raw of a nation. It's nothing you could have predicted, but everything you believed in. It's nothing you expected, but everything you have achieved. It's nothing you could have trained for, yet everything you would have wanted. It's bigger than you could have imagined, yet everything you always needed. It's everything you achieved, everything you cared about. It's everything you accomplished. Everything you cheered for. It's in every strategy planned, in every inch you gained. It's more than gaming. It's more than just support. It's sharing.
Sitting in the center here, coastline in open area. But they all know he gets taken down. So quick from the defense. Through there, they're both on the side. He's gonna run the corner, finds one kill. The second one goes down.
Share every moment. Share every action. Share every emotion. Share every struggle. Share every success. Every triumph. Yeah, share it with your friend, your family, your teammates, your people, your country. Share the unforgettable.
I'm François-Xavier Deniel, eSport Director for Ubisoft. Today we are proud to have more than 60 million players of Rainbow Six Siege, and we can say that we are top-tier eSport title. It was the right moment to have a new layer of competition. We are working on eSport for the last 5 years when we define a professional system with organization and regional model. So the Rainbow Six World Cup is a new layer of competition of our eSport ecosystem. It will be the first time we have a country-based competition for our eSport title. In the Rainbow Six World Cup, we'll have 20 teams participating to the main event, but more than 45 countries will participate to the qualifier. For such a special occasion, we are very happy to introduce Tony Parker, our ambassador for the Rainbow Six World Cup. I'm very proud to be with Tony Parker today. So you will be the ambassador of our first Rainbow Six World Cup.
That's what I heard.
Yes.
The rumor. It's the rumor in the streets.
So you are part of all the process of thinking about the World Cup. You will meet the players, the coaches.
First of all, I'm very happy, very excited about the opportunity to be an ambassador of the Rainbow Six, the first Rainbow Six World Cup. Thanks for choosing me. I'm excited to meet all the players and explain to them how special it is to play for your country. It's very different than team playing, you know, like when you go to your country and you listen to the national anthem and you have the goosebumps and you know, it's a great honor.
These guys, they play for organizations, they don't play for their country yet. For them it will be something completely different. It will be the first time they will not play with their teammates, they play usually. What will be your advice?
Enjoy yourself because it's a unique experience to play in an international competition. And then there's all the pressure around it, you know, because when you play for your country, a lot of pride comes in and it's going to be a whole new competition. But I'm sure if they can feel what I felt, you know, they will love the experience. And I think in the global scale for Ubisoft and Rainbow Six to take that challenge to do a World Cup, I think it can be big, you know, for the future of the game. I think it's just a huge opportunity, you know, and I'm very proud to be part of it.
An ambassador like NBA champion Tony Parker just adds to the excitement for this massive event. Keep your eyes on all the Rainbow Six Siege social accounts for more updates.
We're not done just yet with Rainbow. A new season is starting tonight, so let's see what the team has planned.
Hi, I'm Leroy, Creative Director on Rainbow Six Siege. The Rainbow Six World Cup is going to be exciting and bringing the best players from countries all over the world in summer 2021. But for now, let's focus on what is happening in the game right now. A couple of years ago, we made the commitment to be live for at least 10 years. And today, we are already close to the halfway point of this symbolic milestone. We are not only maintaining this commitment, but we are doubling down by investing more than ever to make the game grow and evolve. This season will be Siege's biggest one to date. And we're excited to bring a familiar face to the Rainbow Six operator roster permanently. Sam Fisher, our call sign Zero in Siege, is bringing his combat experience and training into the game. We are huge fans of Sam, and we wanted to show you how he fits within our universe. Check this out.
Lyra, how's that stuff work on arthritis?
The nanobots should help, but you'll pay for it tomorrow.
Well, that sounds fair to me.
Harry says you're here to whip us into shape. That true?
Let's find out.
Move out, people!
Put your seat wrap, damn it! Mierda!
How did the first lesson go?
You might want to call a medic.
R&D has set up the facilities you requested. Same time tomorrow?
That's the deal.
Splendid. Anything else I can do for you, Sam?
Yeah. Call me Zero.
The new season is live right now, and we're excited to get your feedback on Zero and the rest of features coming out. Before I go, we also wanted to share some more good news for our players. As you know, this year is special, since the PS5 and the Xbox Series X are coming out. Today, we want to announce that we are going to bring you the best Siege experience on console in 2020, with up to 4K and 120 FPS by the end of the year. And best of all, current console players will all get this update for free once they upgrade to the next-gen platform of the same family. As we said, we're in this for the long run, and we have plans for years to come. Thank you.
Now it's time for a sneak peek at another fan favorite making its return.
It's time to check in on the dystopian police state of future London.
Music is a huge cultural touchstone, and when you're working on a game that's set in a real place, it's something that you have to focus really hard on to make sure you get it right. When we asked Londoners who was an artist who would really reflect and underscore the themes of Watch Dogs Legion, speaking up for the oppressed and holding those in power accountable, there was one name that came up over and over again. This guy went from, freestyling in the London underground music scene to headlining at Glastonbury in less than 5 years. He's had massive critical and commercial success. He's been on the cover of Time magazine. He's won dozens of awards. And he really has used his voice to speak up and fight for social and political change.
Yo, Ubisoft Forward, it's your boy Stormzy here, and I'm proud and honoured to announce that I'm a part of Watch Dogs Legion. You lot are about to have your minds blown. What they have done in terms of recreating London is the most insane, epic, incredible thing I've ever seen. So I'm honoured to be a part of it. You guys are about to get an exclusive sneak peek of some behind the scenes footage and also of my brand new music video, Rainfall, which is going to be a part of the game. So.
Me and my manager got a wicked relationship with. The excitement he phoned me with, I hadn't heard since I got booked for Glasgow. I was like, yo, bro, there's this game.
I'm getting bored of you boys. Flex on, I'm looking like the Alderman boys. Big Mac, I was making all of the noise. And the big fur jacket, that's the thoughts of your boy. They rate me, that's so blatant. When it's all the future, I'm that's so raven. Whenever they say my name, I take a payment. Even when I make it rain, I make a statement. Let the rain fall on my enemies. Fall on my enemies. Let the rain fall on my enemies. All of my enemies. Yeah, let the rain fall on my enemies. On all of my enemies. Lord, let the rain fall on my enemies. Let it fall on my enemies. Yo. Put my shades on. Hoodie up and send a prayer up to Trayvon. They're trying to figure how it put his name on. And how it did it with no chains on. I give you the keys to no stress. First you give God the praise and see him work. I can't never be on my knees, I'm too blessed. Cause anytime I make it rain or reimburse, then I let the rain fall on my enemies. Fall on my enemies. Let the rain fall on my enemies. Let it fall on my enemies. Yo.
Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. You broke the chains, now I can lift my head.
Oh, London. Our beautiful city has been through the ringer. Now it's fallen into the hands of criminal organisations vying to control whatever's left. It's all gone to shit. Lucky for us, our underground hacker collective DedSec is here to build a resistance. But where do we start? Look around. Hipsters, punks, football fans, construction workers, paramedics, annoying tourists, grandparents. What do they all have in common? Any one of them could become your next playable hero and help you save the city. Let's do some recruiting, shall we? Well, this one looks promising. Let's hack into his profile. Ah, Dan, a getaway driver. He has a completely custom vehicle to make for a fast exit. And, an anti-chase ability, making him immune to those pesky chase drones. He can also hack vehicles to clear the way. That'll come in handy in hot pursuit. Well, let's see him in action.
Or how about Eleanor? A hacker could always be useful. Thanks to her viral hacking skill, her hacks propagate, affecting everything in the surrounding area. She also can electrify enemies with her shock hack and can steal access keys without needing to enter an enemy location.
Epic. Feeling a little more artsy in your approach? Teresa is a street artist. Her paintball gun gives her a non-lethal way to take out enemies, and she has paint bombs that can disorient them. Not bad, eh? So how do you convince the people of London to join your team? Talk to them and find out what it takes to prove that your cause is worthy.
Tell me what's wrong. I witnessed Albion doing some peak shit.
These Clan Kelly guys, they've gone too bloody far.
My friend's gone missing.
Don't worry, DedSec will find them.
After you help them, they will join your ranks and become the stars of your story. As you explore London, keep a lookout. Some of the most legendary recruits are not someone you just run into every day. Like this robotic beekeeper, Shelby. She can wreak havoc using her bee swarm. She also has a unique weapon, the Overcharger. Her suit gives her shock immunity, so she can take more damage from certain attacks. You can recruit the old bloody city if you want. Doesn't mean you should. Henry here's got low mobility, so he's not really fit for a mission that requires you to be nimble. And Mark, he's a hitman. Seems like the perfect recruit, but if you're approaching a stealth mission, maybe you should keep an eye out for another hitman whose attributes don't include hiccups. No matter who you recruit, you can specialise each individual to complement your playstyle by choosing one of the many unlockable weapons and gadgets like the missile drone, the AR cloak, the spider bot. Yes, I did say spider bot. This is your team. Make it the way you like. Recruit skillful people, adapted for various types of missions, or go with weirdos and grannies. No one's here to judge. So get out in the streets and assemble your dream team. London is calling.
Hello everyone, my name is Latish Sreenathan. I am the live producer on Watch Dogs Legion. On behalf of the entire dev team, I want to send a huge thank you to all the fans for the love and support since our announcement. And today, I'm happy to announce that an old friend is coming back.
Fight back. Easy to say, hard to do. Maybe I'm just what the city needs. Are you ready for me, London?
You asked, and he's back. Older, but not necessarily wiser. Aiden Pierce will be a fully playable character in Watch Dogs Legion as part of our post-launch plans.
Found them! Take them out!
And that's not all. We're gonna open up a whole new chapter in his story as part of our standalone DLC included in our Season Pass. Stay tuned and welcome to the Resistance.
Everyone has a good reason to join the Resistance in Watch Dogs Legion. The fight for freedom begins on October 29th.
Ubisoft Forward will be back in the upcoming months with more of everything you want to know about our developing games. But before we go, here's one more thing.
My name is Charlotte. I work in Ubisoft Annecy, and I'm a senior community developer. Today, I'm very excited to announce our new IP, Riders Republic. Riders Republic is a mass multiplayer game where you enjoy extreme sports outdoors together with your friends and the community. Our studio is known for its expertise on many multiplayer games, and there is a huge world to explore, so I'm very excited.
Riders Republic for me is about just killing it on dream terrain with the sickest extreme sports and doing it with other people. For Riders Republic, you enter into this world with all these people around you, which gives you a ton of possibilities to group up with them, to challenge them, to experiment with different extreme sports on different types of terrain. You have forest, you have snow, you have sand, you have mountains, you have cliffs. It's amazing when you see all these people just flying around you, jumping off of jumps, jumping through gates. It's one of those visions that you're like, oh my God, this game's crazy. This game is that next-gen social interaction game with a huge world and a lot of possibilities. It's literally an extreme sports fantasy land.
Our objective was to really depict natural places, and we wanted to go for the biggest, the most impressive natural places in the world. So we decided to go to the US national parks. What we did is actually stitching together 7 regions in a way that feels natural. But for each of them, we actually used GPS data so that everything you see stands there for real. And I think it's going to be a great experience. Our philosophy was to be able to welcome different kinds of players, let them enjoy the game the way they want, choose their setting, choose their sport, and let them go where they want to go. We're very excited to be able to reveal it to the world. So now I've got one more thing for you to check out. Enjoy it.
All right, they just dropped the trailer. My moment of glory awaits. God damn it, how do you work this piece of junk? They don't build them like they used to. Welcome to Riders Republic, Adrenaline Junkies. There are no rules here. But what's a republic without a constitution, am I right? Here's a few truths about how we lay it down. We, the Riders, welcome all thrill seekers to the Republic. Proponents of madness, get ready for radness. We, the Riders, salute the rationality of irrationality. We the Riders say that friends who slay together, stay together. Gather your best friends and go crazy, baby! If you ride, the Republic will abide. Go rogue or go home. We the Riders insist that you do you always. Outrace, out-trick, outperform. And gain some cred by sharing the magic with the rest of the Republic. We the Riders claim the right to pair the best gear. Boards, planks, bikes or wings, whatever bakes your cake. Be it road, freestyle, slopestyle, enduro, or downhill. As you grow, the drip gets so slick, and it'll help you drop bigger cliffs. We the Riders assure epic events to build your rep.
Welcome to X Games. It's time to make some history.
Sign with hot sponsors and qualify for big-time competitions. Make a name for yourself. We never stop doing things for the first time.
Red Bull Rampage, the harshest and most unforgiving canvas for big mountain free riders. Huge! That was out of the trick bag! Oh, snap! Huge amplitude! I can't even begin to express how technical that was. These are the gnarliest jumps I've ever seen in one row. Oh, massive run! That's gonna be jumping.
We the Riders invite you to leave the roads and take the trails. Explore the land, climb the peaks, roam the natural world. After all, it's bad manners to keep the mountains waiting. We the Riders guarantee a ton of insane contests all the time. There's trick battles to grind your way through. Do it with your crew and show them who's boss. And join community challenges like heavy-duty mass racing. Yeah! Reach that finish line first, Ryder. Join us, because we are the Republic.
Be on the lookout for more updates on Riders Republic in the coming months.
Today, you got the first in-depth look at Immortals Phoenix Rising. Caught a glimpse of Prince of Persia Sands of Time Remake. Got to fight off 7 evil X's in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game. And witness the big reveal of Riders Republic, along with so much more.
You can expect more reveals and news in the next Ubisoft Forward. Be sure to stay tuned for the post-show, featuring a walkthrough of Immortals Phoenix Rising and a Roller Champions show match.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Ubisoft Forward post-show. I'm Mimi, community developer on Immortals Phoenix Rising. We know you've got a lot of questions for us, so reach out on social channels and I'm gonna tell you about it in a moment. But first, let's jump into the game in an area dedicated to the god of blacksmiths, metalwork, and invention. This is the land of Hephaestus.
Hello everyone, my name is Scott Phillips, Game Director on Immortals Phoenix Rising. Today I'm incredibly excited to show you a sneak peek of our unique game. Immortals Phoenix Rising is an open-world action-adventure game with a fresh, stylized look and feel heavily inspired by Greek mythology. It's a tale of the gods told by the gods themselves. On this epic journey, you'll play as Phoenix, a fully customizable Greek warrior. According to prophecy, Phoenix is the only one who can save the Greek gods from Typhon, the deadliest titan of them all. To do this, Phoenix will explore the Golden Isle, a mysterious mythical island dedicated to the gods. Today we join her as she arrives in Hephaestus' region to reignite his legendary forge to gain his assistance in the upcoming battle against Typhon. Two paths to relighting the Forge of Hephaestus lie before us. We could challenge a Minotaur and his friends to unblock the air vents, or reignite the hearths of the Forge. Both will lead us to face a legendary automaton. Let's go to the Forge. Before we start our adventure, we'll use Farsight to scout the journey ahead. This rift seems interesting. Let's make our way there. During her journey, Phoenix will reclaim legendary pieces of equipment, such as the wings of Daedalus seen here. These wings allow Phoenix to soar through the air. Your flying companion, Phosphorus, will join Phoenix on her adventures as well. More on that later. Here's a nice opportunity to gather some ingredients. We'll use them for potions later. In Immortals Phoenix Rising, combat is an acrobatic, airborne, over-the-top mythological experience. With her powers, Phoenix can dominate these soldiers. But this Cyclops is another story. Boulders are his weapon of choice. Phoenix wields 3 legendary weapons, but her ultimate weapons are her godly abilities. That move was Athena's dash. And now for a bit of Ares' wrath. Ouch, that's gotta hurt. Smashing the ground is also one of his favorite attacks. Let's take a health potion, just to be safe. Another chain of ability attacks and he's knocked out. Stunning enemies provides an opportunity to get in a lot of hits to regenerate stamina. Now we'll finish the fight with Hephaestus' hammer. Boom! When enemies are defeated, they shed adamantine, used to upgrade Phoenix's gear. Now that the fight is done, we can make our way towards the rift. Rifts are tears in the veil to the underworld of Tartarus, Typhon's realm. Vaults of Tartarus challenge your wit, logic, and dexterity, and are also a place to combine your abilities and combat skills to solve puzzles and navigate your surroundings. Across dozens of vaults, you will face a huge variety of challenges, where you'll need to mix and match your weapons and skills to overcome them. Waiting at the end of each vault is a lightning bolt of Zeus. Using their legendary power, Phoenix can upgrade her stamina. Hidden chests lie in each vault. Uncover them to seal the rift. On the Golden Isle, Typhon's army lurks around every corner. And as we all know, where there are enemies, there's loot. Gliding with the wings of Daedalus is always a joy, but we need to keep an eye on how much stamina we're using. Since flying harpies can be a challenge to reach, we can use the bracers of Heracles to pull ourselves toward them to start the fight. Oops, Phoenix needs to be careful with her stamina here. Potion will do the trick. And now on to the next one. Like the Cyclops, Minotaurs also love to use the environment to attack Phoenix. But with Heracles' bracers, we can grab them and throw them right back. He'll also try to hit you with those nasty horns or slash you with his claws. Perfect dodges will grant Phoenix some precious extra time. Ouch, the Minotaur's charge can hit pretty hard. Fortunately, Phoenix has some health potions. With a few more perfect dodges, Phoenix will land some quick attacks. But let's finish this fight with the help of our companion, Phosphorus, to dive bomb the Minotaur. Let's see what they were guarding. The Golden Isle is filled with epic scale puzzles inspired by Greek mythology. Each trial will require you to discover, understand, and then solve the challenge. These trials are found scattered across the entire world, just waiting to be found. When completed, you'll earn coins of Charon to be used in upgrading Phoenix's skills and abilities. Now that we've put our wits to the test, let's move on to the next part of our quest. The first step to relighting the forge is to destroy some of the corruption that Typhon has spread over the Golden Isle. With the corruption destroyed, we can use Heracles' strength to grab some coal and put it in the hearth to start the fire. This is just one of many ways to light the coal on fire. The hearth is now relit, but since a battle with the legendary automaton awaits us at the forge, let's head to our base of operations for some upgrades. This is the Hall of the Gods. It is where Phoenix will reunite the gods to defeat Typhon. All of Phoenix's progression and customization takes place in this central hub. At the River Styx Cistern, we'll spend coins of Charon to upgrade Hephaestus' hammer ability. Perfect for the fight to come. On her journey to defeat Typhon, Phoenix will need all of the upgrades she can get. With our new ability, restocked potions, and increased health and stamina, we're ready for this final fight. Built by Hephaestus, but corrupted by Typhon, this automaton can unleash lasers on Phoenix. To start things off right, let's use an attack potion to enhance Phoenix's weapons and abilities, preparing her for the rest of the fight. Athena's dash and Ares' wrath are all good choices here. The automaton's uppercut is quite deadly, but this combo will knock him right out. Let's finish him off with our newly acquired ability. And he's history. Power has been restored to the forge. Hephaestus' workshop is roaring back to life. Phoenix's job is done.
That's
It seems Typhon has other plans. We're seeing Typhon's rage, which means he sent a corrupted, fallen hero to track Phoenix down. This walkthrough was just a preview of the amazing journey Phoenix will experience in Immortals Phoenix Rising. More trials, more larger-than-life monsters, and more adventures await you on the Golden Isle. Thank you for watching. See you December 3rd.
And there it is. Now, December 3rd may seem like a long way off, but we've got a lot to share with you between now and then. And now that you've gotten a look at the game, we want to know what you think. So join the fun on socials. Once again, I'm Mimi, and this is Immortals Phoenix Rising. Now, Ubisoft Forward Post-Show continues. Roller Champion, what you got?
Hey, fellow champions! For the past few months, the Roller Champions dev team has been working on the games with groups of players from different skill sets. It just so happens that sometimes we witness some pretty impressive plays in these workshops. And so, for your eyes only, here's one of the nail-biting match that we had, commented by one of its participants himself, Grant Haynes, also known as Fickle Platypus. We hope you enjoy it.
Hello and welcome, skaters. My name is Fickle, and today we'll be going over some gameplay footage provided by the private workshops in which we will be showcasing some of the newest moves coming to Roller Champions. Before we get the show started today, we'd like to give a special shout out to all the players providing the footage today. We have myself, my two teammates, B and Razor, and we also have the opposing team, Poppy Kev, Via Trip, and Trash. So strap in those skates, sit down, and enjoy the show. And as we get started today, we will be showcasing the Mayan Stadium over in the magnificent Chichen Itza Arena.
Get ready for thrills, chills, and spills. It's all
So if you've never seen Roller Champions before, it's a game about speed, high action, and team play. So take notice of those goal markers there as they light up on the screen there, because that's where the ball is going to be starting off on the kickoff. And as we get started, I'm actually going to use an extended tackle here to get the ball a little bit first in front of my opponents, just to get a little bit of leg up there. I can actually dive twice to jump in front of my opponents. I'm kind of useless when I'm on the ground, but thankfully my teammates are there to take the pass for me. And as we get started, Orange and Razor are off to a quick start here, already collecting the 1. And over to the 2 marker, backtracking instead of going the normal way, something you'd see in the high level pretty commonly. And a nice challenge there from Trash as he's going to take the ball from Razor. Blue team possession, gonna go collect the 1. This is where all the laps start. They do have to start over back at the 1, so no matter where you pick it up, if you change possessions, you always have to restart your lap back over. So keep that in mind as we watch the gameplay here. And Via Trip, pretty much uncontested here coming into the 4 lap, and he's just gonna put a quick shot over on the Orange team. Orange team not able to block that, and I believe that was Razor on the net. So good awareness here from Trip to see the open net and just take the shot. And it looks like Razor almost got to it, but he was a little bit out of position on the backside of the net instead of the front side, trying to use that new uppercut mechanic to get a quick block in. One of the newest features to be added, which makes blocking and really gaining speed without the ball much, much easier than previous editions. Here we go. Orange team down by 1, but it's pretty early in the match. The game lasts about 7 minutes in regulation. So if a team is leading at the end of regulation, they will score there. Poppy Kev with the uppercut, and it looks like Pickle's actually going to take the challenge there. That's myself on the ball. Quick dump over to Razor just to get it out of the danger zone. A little bit of a mishap there, and it's kind of a jump ball situation for the blue team. Poppy Kev gets it up there. You'll see that uppercut used a lot, which is the tackle motion into a jumping motion. Just propels you straight up into the air like some kind of a jumping beam. Very, very useful on pretty much every point of the game. Here comes B on the ball. Pretty standard here. Both teams not really able to get anything started in the last 45 seconds, but a nice interception there from Tripp, and he actually gets the first marker there with the interception, using the extended tackle to grab it and then jumping over one, but Fickle's all over that, and that seems to be kind of a mosh pit here in the bowl area. Pretty common here for the start of the match. You'll see a lot of challenges happen in that 1-2 goal marker area, and here's some separation here. It looks like Razor's got a ton of space, really no one in front of him, no one behind him. Ooh, and a critical error there as he's going to make a mistake by using that air emote to gain a little bit of speed, but fall. Thankfully, nothing happens there. Huge tackle there from Poppy Kev as he uses one of the newest mechanics to be added in the game. It's the jumping air tackle, in which you jump, kind of do a spin kick and be able to knock out anybody that's trying to jump over you. You'll see that mind game used quite a bit here in this match. And with that tackle from Kev, Blue's looking for possession here. Nice quick pass over to Poppy Kev. Taking a little bit of time here to slow down the paces. Dodges out Razor. Ooh, look at this. A double block from the orange team on the net. So Poppy Kev's not going to have any of that. He's just going to keep going, using the space provided. But here comes me from the backside. You didn't see that one coming, Kev, did you? Because I boosted off of B using the grapple mechanic and then the extended tackle thereafter to get that extra bit of distance on Kev. Definitely caught him off guard there. Nice bit of team play from us on the orange team. Poppy Kev. This guy, man, not very flashy, but he knows how to make the space he's provided. Just staying on the bottom of the bowl here. Really not gaining all that much speed, but really, if nobody's challenging, you don't have to. Here it comes. Goal's open here. Does he take the shot? B is blocking. Nobody challenging in there. B gets the extended tackle on Poppy Kev and gets denied. Ball gets ripped out of his hands and taken by Razor. Here comes the counterattack from Orange. Myself. Rolling it up to myself. Nice use of the mechanics there. I kind of slowly pitched up the wall just to gain a lot of speed there using the uppercut and grabbing it at the same time. Something you'll see a lot of the high-level players doing with that new uppercut mechanic. Unfortunately, I did get tackled there by Tripp, and he gained some possession. Got a little bit greedy there, holding on for too long. That's why he got teammates, folks. Poppy Kev, jumping over one. Up on top of the hips there, moves down to the bottom. This is Poppy Kev's zone there. The path, the least resistance, and the goal is wide open here. Puts his arm up for the shot. I actually get baited to jump, and Poppy Kev goes for the easy goal on the backside. Classic shooting there from Kev. I got baited, folks. There's really nothing to say else there. The arm goes up. I instantly jump to try to block that shot that's coming. Poppy Kev holds on to it and just goes backside. The goal goes both ways, folks, so you can shoot on either side of it. Poppy Kev making quick work, putting up another point for the blue team. So they're up by 2. It is now a 3-point game for the orange team if they want to win. B on top of the ball here. Using that air emote to get up on top of the wall. Very nice finesse there. Look at this speed here from B. He's so far up on the wall here. Bunny hopping over 2. Ball's a little bit flat here on that transfer, and Kev is just going to smother him as he lands. Pretty unfortunate there for B. Almost had a good run there. If he was able to put it out first defender, he probably could have made it the entire lane. Poppy Kev. We always see this guy on the ball. Nice tackle there from B. Pretty simple from the backside. Just going to pick it up. I find myself on the ball. B's open on the bull side. Ooh, just barely passed over to Razor before he got air tackled. Nice there. Razor backtracking once again. Seems to be a favorite of his. He's found himself in space one more time, but again, it's the air emote. The timing on that to be able to double jump on the wall is very precise, and if you mess it up, you will stumble and drop the ball. So it's risk versus reward there, and Razor has found himself out of it twice in this game. Hopefully he can pick it up later. Tripp, passing over to Kev. Nice read by myself. I'm shadowing Kev there on the pass to make sure I can cover him just in case that option is open. You'll see that shadowing defense happen a lot for these high-level players. They don't really all aggress on one player. They'll spread out and really cover the entire field, because if you send 2 towards 1, it's an easy pass downfield. Here we go. Razor already collecting 3 goals here. It's open. He's actually not going to go for it because this is a 3-goal potential here for the orange team. If you collect 2 laps, guys, it will open up more points to be scored when you shoot it. So if they can complete this, this will be a 3-goal game. Razor with a wide open straight here. This is a wide open shot, folks. He puts it up. No, it goes crossbar down. He's so wide open. I pick it up on the backside, jumping to shoot it. Ball goes in, and it's denied by Trash, using the uppercut mechanic to pick it from the jaws of being in the net. I cannot believe that. It goes out multiple times to the orange team, and Tripp robs them. And he's going to take that interception in denial, run it back, potentially for another goal here. Shot goes up, and that goes in, folks. Tripp, one-man army here as he's blocking all the nets, getting all the laps, and shooting up. Razor tried to block it, but he was just a little bit misaligned there underneath the net instead of in front of it. So good awareness again there from Tripp to shoot it early because he knew Razor was not in the correct place. It's dire straits here for the orange team. 45 seconds remaining. If they don't put 3 goals up here, at least to tie it, they're going to lose. So this is do or die here for us. Poppy Kev looks like he's playing a little lame here, playing time. Completely valid strategy. Just taking the possession. The blue team doesn't have to do anything except keep possession here. So it's all on the orange team to take the challenges. A little bit of a stagger there. Nice uppercut there from Razor to read the jump from Kev. And suddenly this is winnable here for the orange team. They have a god run to make here. They've got to complete 2 laps and not lose possession once. As the goal gets started here. Razor actually throwing it down on the ground to create a little bit of space for his team here. B thankfully picks it up. Bit of a risky play there. B, if the orange team drops it and hands it over to the blue, the game is over. So this is do or die here once again for the orange team. Long pass, manual pass that is, over to myself using the uppercut mechanic. 2 in front of me. The blue team does not have to block here because if I shoot it here, the game's over. There's no reason to go for that shot. So they're just going to play the pass. B, one more time, jumping over 2. Tripp nearly gets him on the ankles there. B, one more time, grappling on a Razor. Team boosting over 1 player. The goal is wide open here. B shoots up. He misses one more time. The orange team cannot buy a goal in the situation. Razor collects it, passes it over to himself. He's going to shoot on the backside. It goes up and they tie. I can't believe it from the orange team. They missed so many open nets, but they were able to recover and get this up. Razor with the clutch. He has been disappointing time and time again this game, but in the final moments when it matters, he's able to tie it up, get it back to 3-3, and we're going into extra overtime, baby. And the way this works, golden goal situation. Any amount of points to be put up here will win the game. So all you have to do is complete 1 lap. It's all on the line here. If no one scores within those 2 minutes and 12 seconds, it will go to a tie. But I have a feeling this probably going to get decided here from a goal from these 2 offensive teams. Kev intercepted the ball, but he's got to go back for the lap. A nice spare on the backside by Trash. He's going to take out 2 players. It creates a lot of space for the blue team, but a nice 1v3 challenge there from B. Kev on the ball one more time, takes it up. B gets a stagger, doesn't actually get the knock on Kev. Kev picks it up one more time. Double block. Vickles tries to go early. Bates Razor out for the shot. Kev goes backside, but he misses one more time, collects his own shot, and then puts it up. Kev, a 1-man army, secure in the game. And that will be the match point for the blue team. Really hectic final moments there as Kev was staggered by B at the end there, put up a shot, missed, collected on the backside, and still was able to put up that goal. That is the high-intensity action you expect from Roller Champions, guys. Thank you so much for watching today. It has been an absolute honor to be a part of these workshops as a player and as a commentator. So I hope you enjoyed this content. Please make sure to follow Roller Champions. My name has been Fickle one more time, and we'll see you in the rink.